It's time to dump the term work-life balance. A funny thing happened on the way to having it all. It all turned out to be a lot. The old-fashioned notion of separating work from life made more sense back when work and life were so physically separate. But it only lasted a couple of decades until technology caught up with the desperate desire that our whole selves have to be whole, to be the person who cares for our family when we're at work and thinks about work sometimes when we're at home. It hurts not to be whole. And that wholeness comes at a cost to women who bear more of the burden of chores in the home environment and more of the burden of non-promotable work or administrative tasks in the work environment. These extra burdens create burnout and stress. They're scales that can't balance. They can only fall apart. And this is a sticky wicket, especially for the women trying desperately to balance those scales that just don't work anymore. But getting it all done is doable if we use the resources available to us, including the men in our lives, at work and at home. My suggestion is shift our mindset from the idea of balance to the idea of equity in sharing the burdens of work at home and in the office. Balance the scales of work to be done between the men and women available to do it at work and at home. And then we have work-life equity. When men pitch in and women let them, the scales change. Balance still may be difficult. Getting it all done may still be impossible because work, because people, because stupidity. But when equity exists, we can have a meaningful discussion about balance. What do you think? What's your solution to gender equity and work-life equity?